No Rules is back, people, man. I love this show because you really get insight of how life is around myself. Tigo, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Well, I'm doing bad because I have a special guest today. Someone I used to listen to when I was a kid. She's a bitch. Let me just introduce Missy Elliott. It's No Rules, boy.
What's the reference?
I don't know. Just point. It just reminds me of Missy Elliott, man.
Why?
I don't know. It's the way I want you to look.
You want me to look like Missy Elliott?
Yeah.
She's kind of lit though. I think I'd be a decent Missy Elliott.
I think so too, man. Remember what Missy Elliott used to wear?
The big clothes.
Yeah. You don't wear big clothes, but it's
the plastic kind
of stuff. Yeah. She had swag back in the day.
Shiny suit era.
I do kind of wear big clothes. Especially when I was younger, I was really skinny. So I used to wear big clothes to try and hide in it. But then you just look like I look like a clothes hanger. So.
Because I still wear big clothes now, so you can't be saying that. I like oversized.
Big clothes.
Yes, I say, but we're too skinny for it, so the clothes ends up wearing us.
Oh, so you're giving me rules with clothes now?
No, I'm just telling you how it looks. That's not a rule. It's just how it looks.
For me, if it's fitted, that's when you can see the ribcage through the t-shirt and stuff.
Horrible.
So that's why I like it oversized. That's my swag.
Yeah, but you kill Boat for the oversized jeans.
No, but Boat doesn't know how to dress. But Boat dresses like he wants to go to jail tomorrow. Oh, speaking of Boat as well, I got you a gift.
What did you get me?
And you know what?
Why did that relate to Boat? Boat has never brought anyone a gift. His presence is not even
There's
a
no
gift.
rules. In fact, when I went to his wedding,
Yes.
do you remember?
I remember a lot.
Because you was dressed as a photographer.
It was a good look.
It was a good look.
It's a good look.
I should have dressed like Poet, actually, with the outcome now.
What were you wearing? A vest with a chain and a brown...
What was I wearing? I think I was wearing like a... I was
You
just
should
like
like
Stephen
everyone.
Hendry and John Higgins. I had like
Yeah.
a waistcoat and stuff. But yeah, Bolt's wedding was terrible.
Of course.
Um,
Who's the guy that spoke for an hour and a half?
His dad.
Wow.
You know his dad spoke to me for an hour and a half when I went to go see Bolt in hospital. And I was like, get out my face, big man.
Serious?
Yeah. But speaking of that...
Yeah. What have you got me?
Ba-ba-da!
What's that?
Connect 4 updated to Quad Connect.
And look, Red do you know what? It's made by Red Deer. I'm an Arsenal fan, Red, and my eyes are extremely far apart, like a deer. So
Open it,
this
open
is
it.
lit.
Everyone gets gifts, man. Look at that. You can put it in your pocket.
Oh my God, do you not remember when you lot were doing that, you were doing some game stuff on your channel?
Yeah.
And Copper90 copied it. I was lit.
Who?
Copper90.
So what's that got to do with Boat's wedding?
Well, we should have played that at Bolt's wedding.
This would probably been more fun.
Start song.
Fam, do you know how long it took food to come? Oh my God.
What?
I'm trying to think how long it took for food to come at Bolt's wedding. I think I left before the food came.
Of course, you had to. I remember one of Bolt's aunties was sitting down the road from me, and she came and put her coat on my seat. You big nose witch, move from me. Sorry, Bolt. Sorry.
Like
Bolt's already been on here, so we could talk behind his back.
It's true. It's true.
Did he come on here?
He's come on here, yeah. He's come on here. He's come on here because we wanted to have a chat with him, but we didn't mention the wedding, did we?
No, the viewers weren't happy with that, actually.
Is it?
Yeah, they wanted more wedding talk. They were happy with Boat being on.
Tigger, why didn't you come to the wedding? You was Bolt's friend back them times.
Do you know
Don't
what?
you, oh my God, don't you remember? Sorry to cut you. Don't you remember the list for Bolt's wedding? Blood clot, dog, the guest list. There was 2 parts to the wedding, and some people only got invited to the second part.
Yeah.
The pasta that caused in the group.
Oh, really?
Man, are not really Bolt's friends, but Bolt, I've known you for longer. I thought if he just invited me to the second part, I actually would have been happy.
But this is where Boat gets in trouble. Guest list at boat parties are always controversial.
Look at flipping Miles.
Miles.
Exactly.
So Bolt's not good at doing parties.
Oh,
Well, he does your parties.
Look, the way I look at it is this: if I'm getting married tomorrow,
yeah.
and I invite you, I say, Tigo, you come to the church and after party, but Poet, you only come to the after party.
Yeah.
Poet's gonna ask you, what time you getting there? When you say 9 a.m., that means you're going to the church. But I've told him 7:45 for the after bit. Poet's gonna be mad.
I think I wouldn't have gone at that time, and I've actually got a meeting with Boat and Scribs coming up next week.
Why?
I don't know. No, it's fine. But I
wouldn't turn up. You know,
if
I was you, I wouldn't turn up. I know that's your cousin, but that's Boat's friend.
I wouldn't turn up. I would organise the meeting at my house and not be. Actually, I might be there, and not answer the door.
The stag. Poet, I remember. Do you know what?
Oh my god.
No, we have to.
Sorry, Tigo.
This is no rules.
Bro, we decided on the day we were going.
Poet, I called you. I said, what we doing? And there was a 5-minute pause on the phone.
I remember.
And I remember, I was, at the time single. I remember seeing...
I was single as well. My girl just left me. Remember, I was crying.
Of course. Yeah. But I remember seeing Czech Republic, Glory Hole.
Uh-huh.
Glory Hole. You know what that is?
Unfortunately.
Okay.
But for the listeners, maybe.
People, Glory Hole. That's what I'm saying.
I'm guessing the listeners
And
know.
I just remember calling Poet and saying, Poet, let's go. I got family over there. That was my trick.
It worked.
And we got on the plane. No, we got to the airport and there was all these guys there and Bo stood up on top of a plane.
And done a talk.
And done a talk. And what did he say? Guys, whatever happens in Prague stays in Prague. But we were in Luton or something. So I was like, cool. So we got on the plane. We came off the plane. Me and Poet came out of the airport. No luggage. And we saw a tall building that said, Ibis. And we said, we're staying there.
Remember, Petr Cech used to stay there as well. So we were like, Petr Cech stays there, we're staying there. That was the thing.
That was it. They went into the city. We went and stayed by the airport.
But when they went into the city, stories, obviously what happens in Prague stays in Prague, but this is the no rule show from my understanding.
Of course.
So I still want to know how toenails ended up in his coffee.
Right.
Like, first of all, let's really talk about this. How can you go to a stag do and pick up a cup of coffee and your friend's toenails are in there?
Yeah, that's mad stuff going on in the teacups at Boat's house. 100%.
Do you remember our friend that when we went to the brothel when it was 2 floors and you go to the second floor and it's massive and you're walking around minding your own business and we all saw one of our friends that came in and the woman was going to charge him double.
Listen, I'm telling you now, there were situations. But then you've got Mwamba Lukaku on this store. No
This
one's
girl look like Mwamba. I can't lie.
Mwamba's here. Remember, she's not my colour.
She looked like Aurea. She looked like Aurea. Like she's very
Aurea.
strong, tough
proper tough.
Tough.
And she's telling my friend, who's got a tough face as well,
Wow.
£5,000 to talk inside the room.
Right. To sleep with each other, to talk. Her lips look tough. You know, lips are soft and sensual. When her face was tough. Like she headbutts you, everything's crap. Tough. And when I saw how heartbroken he was that he couldn't have sex with her, I was having a cornet one.
Paul, you know what I was thinking? I don't think I've been to a stag. After that, I think that was a stig. That wasn't a stag. I have not been to a stag. When I go, when I'm DJing in Bournemouth or Brighton, you go to this place, people go and do proper stags.
Good time.
They go and everyone dresses up as Yokozuna. And they do what they're doing.
Like Brighton and I see it, Bournemouth, I've seen a couple. I've even seen some couple in London. In Prague, that's what it's known for. But when I got there, I can honestly say it absolutely ruined the history of like Kola and Riziki for me and Petr Cech, Repka.
How many of you were there?
Fucking hell. So solid thing, man. Like
Really?
25, 30 of us.
So Boat's a popular guy?
Boat's got some Bengali friends.
No.
He's got Bengali friends.
No.
There was a Bengali guy, the cricket player was
What
there.
do you mean? He flipping invited 10 people in Prague.
Scooping them up at the airport.
Fam, remember the Russian guy that was going to beat me up? That was funny.
Oh my God. That's one thing you don't do is fight Russians in Czech Republic.
I didn't want to fight him. I said to him, I don't want to fight. And
No,
he
me,
said,
me and you ran. It was Weezy and Rubes that wanted to fight, and we were like, you guys,
Do
don't
your
tag
thing.
us.
Especially Weezy.
We'll play your entrance music and turn it off when you're done. Don't fight no Russian guy.
And it was 3 of them.
What? Did you see one of the ears? When your ear is bigger than the side of your head, that means you fight
On a regular.
in octagons. Get out of here. I don't do that fighting stuff, man.
But that was a nice trip. We've had some nicer trips when Bolt hasn't come.
Munich. I was looking at a picture from Munich yesterday.
Oh, with me, Specs and Vuj.
Yeah.
That was so good when we went
I
to.
can't believe. You know, wait 1 second. You guys asked me to DJ in Munich
Yeah.
for the Bayern Munich team,
But it was
and I
more-
ended
it
up
was-
shaking Ancelotti's hand.
It was mostly Vuj though, because we were there, yeah, and I didn't know how much power we did or we didn't have. One, I actually came a whole day later, so they were
A lot of
panicking.
power.
Yeah, I just came like a day later. If it wasn't a day later, I missed a flight, but I came so late to the point where everybody was panicking. And if you saw the DJ they had before, it looked like Miles' stepdad. So I looked at that guy and said, you know what, he can't be
Jim
DJing
Smith.
at our thing.
Yeah.
He was terrible. So then straight away, Vuj came in and goes, I think we should get specs. I said, come, we should ask. What's the worst that can happen?
When I got the phone call, I was like, it's a prank. Because Paul, I don't trust you. That's the thing, I don't trust Poet.
Yeah.
Poet. One time I rang Poet, right? I said, Poet, where are you? He said, I'm in West End with Mitch. No, but I was in West End with Mitch. Excuse me? That's when I realized, you know what? I don't trust Poet.
And do you know why this is so fucked? Why you can't trust Specs? Because none of that's true, Specs.
The funny thing about that story is that it's not true, no. But there's part of it that makes it is a very Poet thing to say, because you would lie, but it wouldn't be a lie, it'd be a part truth. Like you'd see Mitch over there, and he's back to you, and you'd be like, I'm with Mitch in West End. But you would say that. You would say the thing that takes you to the next level. So there's part truth in it.
Yes, that's
I asked Poet last week, Poet, what time we going to my Jammer's birthday? Halloween party. Keep saying birthday for some reason. And Poet said, it's an L if you go, because you ain't going to see me there. I'm DJing and he comes in with a plastic baby. Doesn't say hello to me. What is that? Is that lying or is that a trick?
All right,
that's a Poet special.
I just said I might not come, but I did come with a plastic baby. I was a single father, but there were some horrendous outfits on the day.
What?
Miles' outfit. Last year he came as Tupac. It was a great moment. He had that time where he spat near the stage. People were looking at me saying, what have you come as? And the whole time I was thinking, I didn't even make an effort, but at least when I tell you, it will make sense. What the fuck have you come as?
Maya told me she was disappointed in Miles' outfit.
I reckon Miles' mum was disappointed.
Miles was disappointed. I told Miles, let's go Legion of Doom and wrestle. No.
So who was he?
He was Doink the Clown coming out of jail. I've never seen that story in wrestling before.
Ever.
Ever.
Do you know what I hate about Halloween? I just keep it true. I don't know what to wear. I'll think of something. These people put all of this like paint on and they do all of this stuff. And I'm like, who are you?
They don't know.
So you've just dressed up as nobody.
That's what it is. Miles is fuming right now, and he couldn't keep up with last week's. And I sent him a voice note today. I said, listen, you had a howler. That's his favorite word. Yeah. That's his favorite word. And boy, he went gym and he picked up more heavyweights, which is
he
good.
did with that belt. I don't think it's a weight belt. The belt he wears in the gym looks like a suit belt, but he wears it up around his.
I just want to say that Halloween, I'm actually glad it's done because I went to a rave with Chairman, 6'9".
Yeah, he's massive.
And Chairman and his friends were in the corner. I was in front of them, and a guy came in dressed as police for Halloween. He had the bulletproof vest, the white shirt, the handcuffs on the side, the fireman boots from Shoe Express, and some black trousers. That's police.
The thing is, I'm not really that committed to Halloween, so I'll figure out what I want to do like a day before. Some niggas are waiting their whole year for Halloween and they still look shit. Miles waited 365 days to do that.
That's probably the biggest moment of his adult life was last year's My Jammer Halloween party.
So you have to at least come back. Come on.
He should have come back as maybe Tupac's mum.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what I mean?
Or Biggie.
Biggie. Yeah. Or dressed up as a coffin.
Or just like
Tupac's baby mum.
He could have just like shaved his head or something and gone as a different era Tupac, like above the rim Tupac, or like a death row red suit Tupac, or.
I just think Miles could have gone as Ian Wright.
Could have done Ian Wright, but then you have to go. You have to have 0.4.
I just think Miles didn't really make an effort, but made it seem like
every year I'm gonna dress up as a wrestler, and I'm even thinking to go gym. Because this next wrestler I want to look exactly like him.
Yokozuna?
No way.
Chris Benoit? You have to kill yourself.
I'm not doing Chris Benoit because that gets Keith Sullivan involved. Kevin Sullivan. Sorry, I keep calling him Keith Sullivan. Who's Keith Sullivan? That's a football player.
Wait.
Keith Sullivan's a football player.
You understand? Chris Benoit.
Neil Sullivan.
Neil Sullivan, it's true.
Look at Chris Benoit the way he died.
Yeah, he was murdered.
Didn't he just go and kill bare people?
No, he was murdered by Kevin Sullivan. A new story just came out on YouTube. It's got 4 views. I believe in it. But you know what? I love Poet. You know why I love Poet Tigo? Because he's got my back. Poet sent me a voice note one time. I woke up early in the morning on Sunday. I got a voice note. Now, there was a shooting in a rave. There was a shooting in a rave.
Yeah, it does happen at the sort of.
Now, I wasn't there. Right, Poet sent me a voice note and said, "Why was you there? I've told you, stop being and going to those parties." That's a man that's got my back. I wasn't there.
Yeah. Well, we've introduced Poet. He's here.
Big Poet, that's his name. BP. The corner poet, man.
Don't gas me up, fam.
Huh?
But now we're going to get into some serious Sundays. First comment comes from RHF.
That sounds like a movement.
What kind of movement?
It just sounds like a racist movement.
Yeah, okay. Well, he says,
I want to join.
LMAO, wallets are some of the dirtiest places. Good luck with your 3 new types of gonorrhea. Now, Steve-O had sex with Blau's wallet, and he talked about it on the show. He got Blau's wallet, he opened it up, pulled his dick out, slapped it in the wallet.
I mean, that slightly makes me happy. I'm not Blau's biggest fan.
I'm Blau's biggest fan. I like Blau more than Blau likes his Switch. And I was going to take out his bag and break it in half because it pisses me off. We're on the train going outside London, and he goes in his bag and gets his Switch, or Switch whatever it's called, and puts it on the stand and starts playing by himself against the computer and loses. Come on, Poet. Jordy's playing the computer now. Yeah, people that play the computer, they've got nothing to do.
Leave
the
me alone.
computer's playing by itself. What's going on?
But you play Football Manager
That's
by
different.
yourself.
That's different.
J.O. says, do a segment on new words Specs has learned. LOL.
A new
Have
word
you
I've
learned
learned.
any new words this week?
The last one was referendum.
Referendum, yeah.
There's
I'll
another
tell you
word.
what, I'll give you this site.
Quality.
Scribs is a dickhead.
What?
He went onto my laptop, and
Yeah.
for some strange reason, he thought my email address was his email address.
What?
And subscribed to some stupid thing that sends you a new word every day.
Oh my God.
Yes.
If you see some of the words that are cropping up, cuz. Promulgate? What? You're smart.
What is it? Promulgate.
Promulgate. Examples of promulgate in a sentence. A side effect to social media is to quickly promulgate news and gossip. What does it mean? To proclaim or to make an idea widely known.
That's interesting.
Oh, I know what I learned.
Go on.
And I asked you, nostalgia. Theo, Poet and Mitch were arguing,
Yeah.
and Poet says Specs loves nostalgia. And I called you and I said, what does that mean? Because
You do love nostalgia, though.
what does that mean?
Nostalgia.
Yeah.
Nostalgia means that you have probably an overblown fondness for things of the past.
Yes. So when we talk about grime from back in the day,
And
you
football
get
from back in the day.
extremely angry, and football from back in the day, you get extremely passionate about it.
So why can't you just say I like football or like things from the past? Why do you have to use the word that sounds like I've got a disease?
Because you wanted a sentence. It does sound
it sounds
like
like
that.
a disease, nostalgia.
Yeah, but Specs,
when you
it's
said that, I was upset. I was like, what's going on here?
In arguments, for you, it's a disease.
Is it?
Yeah.
I love the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and you guys love the future. So what word shall I give you, Makoko? What word shall I give you?
What?
You guys love the future if I like the past, right?
Yeah.
So what's the word?
I think you should give me a gift, which is called the present, and just make it a little bit easier for me.
You got a gift.
I'll give you a gift already. Called Connect.
Oh, yeah, you can have it back. It was fun for a little while. My mum gave me back a gift that I got her for Christmas, so that's what happens in my house.
I don't even get my parents gifts anymore, man.
Why?
They're too religious now.
Religious?
Yeah. Jesus ended up in my mum's room the other day. And I told her I don't want to hear it. Why is Jesus going to my mum out of all mums?
So why are you cross?
Huh? Exactly. Go on, you cross.
Do you know what's funny? Do you know what's funny? Do you know what's funny? Once Specs came into the office with a cassette tape, they went, look what I just found. This must be one of my old cassette tapes. I just found it in my room. What is this? I just found this today. It must be one of my old mixes. Put it down. I had to comment about a week later. He goes, T, do you know what's that? Oh, my mum phoned me. And she said, Specs. I'll say Specs. Specs, did you see my prayer tape?
Imagine I press play in the office. Speaking in tongues. Sorry, listen, this is no rules. If you're religious, good luck to you, man.
Yeah,
But I'm a religious guy as well. All I believe in is
Nostalgia.
nothing. Man.
Nostalgia.
I know Area 51 is there and they're creating stuff. That's it.
Next comment is from I.
From but one second. From who?
I.
Is that EY, E or I?
No, it's the letter I.
I. Look
Might
into
be a
my eye.
lowercase L.
Eye, look into my eye.
Huh?
Might be a lowercase L.
Okay.
I would pay to see Specs shoulder shake. Pause.
Go on. Do it. Give it to me for free.
Poet, I got a message on my Instagram of a guy taking a picture of himself in the toilet saying he just finished shoulder shaking. Now, I'm a man that loves shoulder shaking. Sometimes I put one leg up when I'm shoulder shaking. I mean...
What do you mean, shoulder shaking?
Trish Stratus, Pamela Anderson.
What do you mean? Oh, like this?
Nope. Cilla Black.
What's he talking about?
Stacey Keebler.
Cilla Black. He always throws in Cilla Black.
Linda McMahon. Veronica Lewinsky.
That's not a person.
Serena Williams. Because they said it was Mike Tyson's daughter, apparently.
All right, so Poet's still confused. Anyway, Poet still doesn't understand what you're talking about.
That just reminded me of Scarlett Johansson, who I saw randomly one time in a petrol station on my way to Coachella. And I asked her for a picture and she said no. She's really beautiful. Anyway. She
can't say that to me. She's situation. I've been rooting for situations.
Scarlett
I love blondies. I love blondies. But yes, it's basically wanking. Imagination in full effect. Telling your body you're doing something that you're not really doing.
Oh, God.
Every time I wind up next to you or Vuj, when I do Poet and Vuj, somehow we just end up here.
But yeah, it's the truth. Like, there's a lot of males have secrets.
This is not a secret. He's put this as a comment. Why does he feel the need to tell you that he's wanking?
Well, he wants to watch me do it.
No, he says he wants to pay to watch shoulder shake.
He wants to pay to watch you wank.
Bro, what's his name? I will pay you not to watch me. That's the truth. Because someone that's called I sounds like they ain't got a forehead. no, just say, you know what we're going at. Yeah?
Yes,
so Abdi, I know it's you. Abdi, I know it's you. They told me to stop talking about Somalians, but they keep coming to me about it's Abdi. Sorry, Paul, man, these Somalians are on
Don't get me involved, bro.
Next comment comes from Emo Sheen.
Shout out my Somalians.
I think it's Emo Sheen.
Is it?
EMOCEAN.
Japanese.
And they say, get Cherno Samba on.
Oh my God.
Where did I meet Cherno Samba?
Have you met him?
Yes.
What did it look like?
Knife crime event. I played centre back, he played up front.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I
Was
just
he
remembered. He was very good. No pace, but technical. Had quality. You guys are dead, yeah? He had quality. First touch, close control, execution.
See, who did you play for?
At the knife crime event, yeah.
At the knife crime event? Oh my Lord. I tell you what, I'm so glad he saved all these wonderful talent.
You know who he played against?
Display it then.
You know who he played against?
Who?
Hypo.
What Hypo?
Hypo.
I'm just keeping quiet.
One of the worst footballers to ever come out of Hackney. But yeah, Cherno Samba is a baller. And yeah, we'll get him on. Why not, man?
You're a Millwall fan now as well.
Who?
Millwall.
He plays for Millwall. Oh, he played for Millwall. Yes,
he
did. I'm a Millwall fan. I can't even find that top and scarf, man, by the way.
How many teams do you support now?
I just remembered. My auntie came to see me. She was wearing and ones.
What?
And it's the same and I gave. So basically, back in the day, I had a pair of and one trainers. Was it just me or you guys too?
She stole them off you.
Yeah, but I just realised now, and she still got them.
And she's rocking them like it's calm.
Yeah, because in Africa there's no size.
All right, let me show you something. Yeah, my baby mum one time. You know when the Nigeria top was popping.
Yeah.
My baby mum took my Nigeria top, but I didn't know. So I'm in my house looking for this Nigeria jersey. Like, where's mine? So I phoned her like, where's my jersey? Why would you ever think it's me? I'm like, you're right. I apologize. How can I accuse you? Anyway, I'm talking to my good friend. I don't want to snitch on anyone. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm just looking for my Nigeria jersey. Like, oh, yeah, Yasmin's got it. I saw it on her snap.
That's the mistake.
This is why you don't delete Snap.
That's the mistake. If you steal clothes or shoes of someone, don't record yourself wearing it.
Your auntie didn't record herself.
That was live. Copyright was in the corner. She put her name. She put her name on the and ones. She signed it herself.
Do you know what? She done you a favour though. Why are you wearing and ones?
Do you know what her name is?
What?
Do you really want to know?
Not really, but I feel like for the
Shall I
premise
tell you the
of the
truth?
show,
I can even call her.
No, I believe you. Just tell
Her
me.
name's Fanta.
Fanta?
Yeah, that's a real name.
No, that's my auntie. We don't laugh at my auntie like that.
Is she Gambian?
No, my auntie's...
Your auntie's Fanta.
My auntie's called Fanta, yeah.
Oh, your auntie's name's a dickhead. I cannot lie to you, fam. If your auntie says to me, "Hi, my name's Fanta," I've got to walk away because I'm not gonna laugh in your auntie's face. I've just met her.
No, you
I'm
can't.
not gonna pretend it's not funny.
She's not gonna, yeah, but she's not gonna say Fanta to you. She's gonna say, you have to call her auntie. It's not Miles' mum.
It's not
a
my
spud.
auntie.
It's a spud in her.
Nah, but I'd be honest with you, Specs, yeah? You see that thing that I had when I was growing up, like in African households, they call everyone auntie and uncle. I'm Jamaican, I'm not on that, you know, cuz. Because your auntie's called, someone called Auntie Fanta. Kiss my ass. You sound like a fucking idiot, bro.
But it is what it is. It is what it is. That's what she's called.
She's got to change. I'm going to call her F. Or Anta. I can't call.
can't
Imagine
say
like
F.
it's a bag of us and we're all chilling out. See you later, Specs. See you later, Fanta. Like, it's just...
And one, you call it and one.
And one.
Call it and
It's
one.
just an L,
I can't call her
fam.
and one because then it looks like she does skills.
Your auntie's called Fanta.
Yeah, man. We got Auntie Fanta anyway, but I'm gonna eat on the show. I said I'm getting her on the show soon anyway.
Yeah, you just say that.
But you lot will love her.
No, I don't.
She can do the gun lean.
So your auntie Fanta can do the gun lean.
Yeah, that I'm just showing you that she's updated. She's
updated.
getting used. She's getting
Your
used
auntie's
to
a
it.
laptop.
She watches
I
Guessworks
think-
as well. I'm telling you, my auntie's on it. She's on it. She's out here.
I'm gonna. How old
out
is she?
here.
How old is she?
She's about 44.
So 44 years ago.
Oh,
What?
Visu jeans.
She wears them.
Yeah, yeah.
So your auntie's
What's that
44.
all?
She's nostalgia.
Nostalgia.
That's someone that's loving the past. He went and ones and a Visu. No,
And ones were never a thing in my eyes. I don't even know what part of the past.
or just
that was-
me.
Yes.
I remember when they were hit out. I don't remember anyone buying them.
Listen, and one, Carl Carney. Don't act like you didn't wear them.
I was
Don't
gonna wear my Cole Carney jacket today. I'm fuming.
act like you didn't wear them.
That's a different era.
And
That's
Rockaway.
two different
And Carl
eras.
Kenny, yeah, Carl Carney's a different era for real. Like, you can't say that.
Tigo, I know, my spirit tells me back in the day, whatever, probably like 2 years ago, you was wearing Sean John.
I've never worn Sean John. Rockaway, yeah.
Sean John's terrible jeans, by the way. You put your keys in the back pocket, it goes all the way down.
It's got pockets in places that no one asked
Exactly.
for. No one asked for.
The next comment comes from P. Oop. P.
What's going on?
It's not Twitter.
But it sounds like we was talking about my Auntie Fanta, now P-Hoops come. I was there first. He wants me to shoulder shake. What's this?
Well, P. Oop, his picture's a little animated poo. And he says, "Howdy, partners. Hope yous guys are having yourselves a rootin' tootin' time. I know I sure is. Who's better, Batshawai or Abraham?"
No.
Yeehaw! That's what it says. Bro, am I
Tell him
lying?
sick of his mask. That guy's wearing a mask while
That's
he's typing.
crazy. We had a whole argument about Tammy Abraham and Bashwai today, and a man asked who's better. Specs, I don't want to comment. I'm going to leave the floor to you. You've had an ample amount of time to make mistakes, be right about it.
Last night, Specs had the biggest howler of all time. He backed himself into a corner in an argument about Batshawai and Abraham, and he went to sleep, mad, woke up, tried to start again, went to sleep, got mad, woke up, tried to start again. He went at Geordie, he went at me, he turned it on Poet. So you told me off camera that you know you were wrong in a lot of that.
I never said that.
Now it's time for everybody's favourite segment,
Wake up.
Remember Wrestling.
Let me be honest with you. The Rock, and I'm going to say this now to you, Poet, because I know you know The Rock, and you're probably
my
a
cousin.
fan of. And he's Savage Jan's guy. He's the shittest thing I've ever seen.
Okay, so what he's talking about is The Rock versus Rikishi
I
on
didn't watch it.
SmackDown on January 27th, 2000. Let's talk Poet through it then.
I want to talk Poet for it. Poet,
I remember it.
do you remember when there was an advert?
There's been many adverts.
Yeah, there was back in the day. I'm talking when you had cable, when we were sharing rooms with our little brothers, even though I don't have a little brother. And wrestling comes back on, and the camera view is from sky high, where you see the arena.
Yes.
And then all you hear is, if you smell
Code.
SmackDown blue lights.
I'm talking when you played the computer games,
Yes.
it had like loads of cameras going
Yes.
off in the crowd. It was lit when I
Lit.
Yeah.
Everyone stood up.
Yeah, of course.
The Rock comes out, looking left and right. Amazing.
Quality.
Walks around the ring. Many facial expressions. Eyebrows, everything. Eyebrow will touch the top lip and go back up. and touch the hairline. He was amazing.
Where's your top lip?
Here.
So it'll go up. Your
Yeah,
eyebrows
he's got serious muscles when it comes to face. Am I lying, Tigo? Anyway, he walks around the ring, stands on the outside of the ring, and goes on the second rope.
Yes.
And he's leaning forward for balance, and he's looking at the crowd. And he would just look at the crowd, and the crowd would make noise. That was sick about The Rock. That's why he was the most electrifying, right?
The most electrifying sports entertainer.
He picks up the mic. Finally, The Rock has come back to Baltimore. One of the worst names in America.
Why?
Baltimore?
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah? No! Baltimore. Where is that?
It's near Washington.
Washington?
Wait a minute, I've been Washington.
Baltimore. Have you been Baltimore?
I've been Baltimore. Baltimore is gritty as fuck.
It's where the
That was
wire
one of the
is.
scariest places I've been in my whole entire fucking life.
Yeah, there you go.
So the last thing you want is more of that place, I'll tell you that.
I think that's where the Washington airport is. It's
Baltimore,
technically
less
in
cuz
Baltimore.
man's not really, trust me, if you go there, you need to have a closing time, fam. It's crazy over
Well,
there.
I don't think I'll ever go and give that place a view. Which is
Bodymore
great.
Murderland.
It's called what?
Bodymore Murderland.
Why is it called Murderland?
Maryland?
Why
That's
is
the state it's in.
I went to Maryland.
Yeah, you
How
would've
much
gone.
information I can pop? They had Nando's.
Yeah, they got Nando's.
Is it?
And really pretty Jamaican women. Not that I spoke to them or saw any of them. I'm just aware they were there.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to your point of Rock.
So The Rock's on the, he's on the rope, gets the mic, he's talking to the crowd.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Love it.
He's going through his lines and he starts talking about Big Show.
Who?
Big Show.
Well,
He's
it's the big show.
one of the slowest guys ever.
100%.
So he does his speech and then, Tigo, correct me if I'm wrong, but all of a sudden, Rikishi appears in the ring. It's like when you're playing SmackDown vs. Raw on PlayStation. Rikishi's music hasn't gone off, but he's in the ring. Do you know how I know? Cellular.
Cellulite.
No, I call it cellular.
Right.
Where your skin wants to leave your skin. He's there. Now, Rikishi's outfit is one of the worst outfits ever in wrestling outfit history. He's wearing Yokozuna's pants.
Yeah.
So it's like, what is it? It's like what? A hoop? With pants connected to the hoop.
But it's a juice. It's like a juice. Like
Then
a
there's
thong.
strings coming down.
Yeah.
Show the bum properly. Go through the strings. I hate Rikishi. And it's a situation. After all, he's got matching situation, the beard and the hair back.
I wanted to ask what you thought of his beard, actually.
No, T. No.
Because you know what he was?
What?
Scott Steinen.
That's the wrong Scott Steiner. I'm never a fan of people that are Poet's colour being blonde.
You know them two were cousins as well, right?
Who?
Rikishi and The Rock.
Oh, we're going to get into that. Because now, when Rikishi's in the ring, I'm looking at his outfit and he's facing The Rock, it's now two cousins fighting in the ring.
This is crazy.
The referee is my favourite.
Who?
Pachi.
Earl Hebner.
Earl Hebner. Right? So the fight, they start wrestling now. Now, Paul, you're my cousin. We are both working for Vince. If you're my cousin, we've wrestled before we met Vince.
Yeah.
When we was at home, in our one-bedroom house.
In Hawaii.
In Hawaii. We were wrestling, me and you.
Yeah.
So that means in the ring now, with all that experience, our moves should be on point.
What moves weren't on point though?
Have you ever seen a rock top? What? Have you seen a rock top?
What's that? That's not even rock bottom, it's rock top.
It's the opposite to rock bottom. It's when the rock bottom breaks up in the middle of a rock bottom.
It was bad.
Was it bad?
He rock bottomed him onto his shins. He lifted him up, and Ricky just landed on his feet and then fell over.
Listen, there's a terrible moment in the fight. Rikishi does a slam on the Rock and lands on the floor. The slam was so wrong that he realized that when he slammed the Rock, he ended up pinning the Rock by accident. Then when he realized I'm in a pin position, he tried to pin him. Rikishi has no agility, no athleticism, just cellular and bad skin.
Nah, you're
hitting rope to rope.
You're wrong about his agility and athleticism
No.
because The Rock DDT'd him and he got up in one move and then kicked him in the face.
See,
And he was with Scotty Too Hotty and the other Don dancing. You'd like to make.
see.
That's such a banger though. It's obviously based on Mark Morrison Return of the Mac. That's
What?
You lied to me.
Scotty Too Hotty. Good idea from Mark Morrison.
Whoever made the music, yeah, I reckon.
You see what I'm saying, Jordan? So this is my thing. It was a bit like the Arsenal game today. I'm now thinking about leaving. I don't want to watch this anymore.
Arsenal drew, by the way.
We drew. Can I just say one thing to you about this year? Not to talk about football too much because you don't even do it here. And plus, we're talking about wrestling right now. But can we just say, me and you said we're going on loan to Leicester in like July. We actually sat down with Tigo and we went to
Yeah, but you didn't stick to the plan because we was meant to go
because
Leicester.
I had so much going on in my life.
Because you was with Mitch, but I was with Mitch in Central.
I was with Auntie Fanta. Trying to get some lil.
Oh, sorry, Paul, Auntie Fanta really exists. I'll make a call now.
It's alright, I'd rather not hear
No,
her
so
voice.
that you don't.
Mitch really exists as
I'm gonna
well.
make a call now.
No, I don't want to hear, I don't want to hear your
now.
auntie's voice.
I'm gonna make a call now.
No, because I can just about hear what you're saying. Sometimes your sentence sounds like one long word.
Especially on a voice note when you're angry about Batshuayi.
Oh, you talk like you got food in your mouth all the time. Now Auntie Fanta's gonna talk like she got drink in her mouth. Not on it, bro.
In and ones.
In and ones.
What are you doing? You shouldn't take
Specs,
this on.
forget it. Let's
If
talk
you're
about
gonna do
Rikishi,
this-
man.
No, speaking of Rikishi, she looks like Rikishi. She does Zumba. She's a Zumba trainer.
She don't like you as well.
She needs to answer, man. This is live, bro. What's going on?
My bro, pretend your phone's a hint and take it. She's not answering. Lock off the phone.
Is this Chucky and Jammer?
I'm gonna call her. Oh, it's because I WhatsApp calling her. Sometimes she might not have Wi-Fi. Give me 1 second.
That's not what that means. Specs, we're going to move on.
No, we're not gonna move on. You can't cuss my auntie. It's
No one even cussed.
no, I'm not getting rushed again today.
You get back up. You're calling out too cool.
Fam, how can you be upset about your auntie getting clothesline when you're out here killing everyone's auntie, mum? Look at Miles.
I had Miles. He hasn't introduced me.
What does that
What does that mean? Well, both
Oh, I
you-
guess if now that we're being introduced.
Hello?
How are you?
Who's this?
It's Banter.
It's who? It's who?
Banter.
She's not meant to say that.
That didn't just happen. That didn't just happen. That did not just happen.
She's not meant to say that.
Why?
Because that's her name. I have an auntie called Fanta in 2019.
This is terrible. Fanta's not even a popular drink no more. They try to do so much things to it. Fanta fruit twist.
Yeah.
All they need to do is get your auntie, put her on the front of the campaign. It's just gone mad.
My grandma's a real moody diva, boy.
When the hell? What do you reckon was happening when your auntie was named? Fanta didn't even exist as a drink.
They must have been having the bed must have been shaking hard, and there was just a Fanta there. I'm gonna ask my grandma. She's not here with us, but I'm gonna ask her
No!
when we meet the crossroads.
Never be lonely. Meet you at the crossroads.
So Rikishi
Sorry,
actually
yeah.
manages to, after the failed rock bottom, Rikishi managed to drag Rock over to the corner post.
to do that.
Like rubbing your bum cheeks in someone's face, like
To drop my bum cheeks on your chest and just sit on you.
that happens to me all the time.
The referee's down. Big Show comes in.
He's massive.
Who does Big Show slow? He choke slams The Rock.
Yeah, he beats Rikishi, then chokeslams the Rock. Yeah,
Yeah, and then
How
Triple
tall
H
is he?
comes out.
6'11" or 7'1". No, 7'1", I think.
Yeah, yeah,
Bigger than Chairman.
bigger than Chairman. Yeah.
So if he grabs your girl's bum and looks at you, what do? He's 7'1".
I'll grab his. You know what I'm on.
That'll get it done. Yeah.
What's there?
Triple H comes out
In Timberlands.
in Timberlands.
Where Timberlands? What are you doing, Triple H? You're much of an English guy. So he comes out with Stephanie McMahon. If The Rock is meant to be the main event holder of SmackDown,
it's his.
why is Scotty Too Hotty coming out to help him? what are they called?
Too Cool.
The Too Cool guys.
So wait, Scotty Too Hotty came out in this fight.
And Grandmaster Sexay.
Grandmaster Sexay came out in wearing the hat.
Yeah, and guess what happened when he come out? They got moved to.
Of course they did. They're trash.
They're heat wrestlers.
Only one of those wrestlers is no longer with us.
Who
died?
Guess?
Who died?
One of them. One of those involved in all of that.
Grandmaster Sexy.
Rikishi.
Grandmaster Sexay.
Grandmaster
who
Sexy's
is Jerry the King Lawler's
son. He's dead.
Yeah, he's no longer with us.
He died before Jerry the King Lawler.
Yeah.
This is wrestling's long, you know. Everyone in wrestling dies.
Yeah. How did he die? Overdose.
It was something bad. I mean, it might have been suicide.
That's a lie. I know why he died.
What?
Kevin Sullivan.
Can't do this.
I can do this.
You can't do
He
this.
murders everyone.
These are bad rumors, man.
But all I'm saying, 4 views on YouTube confirms, boy.
He doesn't.
Remember that name, yeah? Kevin
I
Sullivan.
don't remember anything you're making.
It's the guy that. It's the guy. It's the guy that we. The guy that. The guy that messaged. Who did he message first?
I think it was Geordie first.
He messaged Geordie.
And then Savage Dan, or Savage Dan and Geordie.
Yeah. Remember the guy? That,
he messaged me.
Yeah.
Asking for money.
Yeah.
But
Bruv, why are you doing this?
That's why I sent him. The guy that I sent him.
Why did you say? How did it get sent to me? He said, Miles said for me to come here to ask for money.
Yeah.
£100.
He wants £100. Wait, asked you for 100, asked Miles for 500, asked you for 300. He just kept changing the price, but he needs money because his mum's sick.
And he lives in a cave.
So why is he so happy?
Imagination.
Specs, what are you saying out of 5?
That match, honestly, I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with DWI. Don't watch it. I respect that.
The best fight ever with a fat person and a slim person in wrestling must have been Yokozuna and Bret the Hitman Hart.
Great match.
In like 95, I think.
The salt in the eye.
Yeah,
and all
bro,
that. Yeah.
that fight was. I was crying, happy. It was like watching an episode of What episode? Like watching the film
What's your
Titanic.
favorite wrestler point?
Ever?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
So this is where he has to work out when the sky got cut off.
Yeah, got cut off a few times as well. Yeah. Then we got a chip cable.
Yeah.
And then when anytime anyone knocks, mum used to say hide it in the bedroom. So no, we just got number 1 to 5. But these times I've been telling everyone about Sky Sports. Mum, you're such a. I'm gonna go Stone Cold though, 100%. Just for that one time when Vince McMahon asked for the old Stone Cold to come back and he beat up man from the fucking pool club all the way to the ring. That's the most OG shit I've ever seen in my life. This guy jumped out the car punching strangers up. He did. They might not have even been WWE or WCW or WWF. He didn't care. He just wanted to fight everyone.
I have a problem with that though.
Why? He came to the ring and gave Stone Cold Stunner to like 10 man.
He got married to Deborah and put his hand on her. Stone Cold was married to Deborah, who used to come out with hardcore Holly.
Why do they all have fake tits? Every single what?
Do they?
All of them.
It's just reminded me of Total Recall when I saw Free Tits.
Was there 3 tits in Total Recall?
Yeah.
You never seen Total Recall?
Nah.
One of the worst films ever.
It's great. It's
I watched a
great
porn
film.
with 3 tits.
What?
Yeah, I'll send it you. It's weird. You seen it, innit? You dirty.
Have you ever watched virtual porn?
Yes.
There's really no rules in this world.
None.
Speaking of no rules, let's get into some no rules news.
Talk to me.
This first story for No Rules News comes from the evil empire Fox News.
They're lit.
FoxNews.com. The headline is Roman Catholic Church opens investigation after 2 nuns become pregnant.
That's lit. That is lit. They're not having none of it. They thought, fuck it.
Nuns are the ones that dress up like they could walk into a bank and do a move, right?
Yeah, but they just watched the new fucking Miss Banks video. And they thought, fuck this shit. I'm out here. They're looking at Ambush like, fuck this shit. We're done with this nun thing.
I never
kinda
understood
rate it,
nuns.
man.
I never understood nuns. They used to be I had a few teachers in school that were nuns. Never
Or
understood.
whatever. I think every teacher's a dirty bastard from back in the day. Every single one of them dirty cunts in my school. When I think back now, oh my lord. My PE teacher, for example, would come in and be like, oh, you lot got small willies. And we'd laugh. And I'm thinking now, like, Big man, why was you looking? I was 13 years old. You were hard back 37. You had your family at home.
Well, and this is boarding school.
My bro. I was bored in school, but no, it wasn't bored in school.
This is why this show is good, because that's like a psychological breakthrough Poets just had there. He was molested.
More or less.
No teacher can be looking at my pipe when I'm in year 3.
How about a nun?
If she's wearing and ones, yeah.
The Roman Catholic Church is investigating how 2 nuns on separate charity missions to Africa became pregnant. The nuns were sent to their home countries in Africa from their order in Sicily to complete missionary work.
Missionary.
One nun, aged 34, discovered she was pregnant after she was given an ultrasound following complaints of stomach pains. The other nun, a mother superior originally from Madagascar,
just like that film,
who cared for the elderly, also found herself pregnant.
By an old man.
Found herself pregnant.
But then if you're a believer in God, you shouldn't find, they should be able to walk out and say, it wasn't anyone on this planet. It was a gift from God. And by the book standards, everyone should believe her.
You're not going to come with that Mary stuff again.
Why not? Mary done it and got away with it. If Mary was alive right now, she'd be on Jeremy Kyle and we'd be laughing.
I don't even think Mary even existed.
You sure?
I don't think so.
You're 100% right, though. Because you think about it, that's why the Catholic Church have opened an investigation. They can't just say, for fuck's sake. You're not allowed to have sex. They're like, shit, we have to take this seriously. Could be Jesus.
It could, like, they opened the investigation, my G. They opened.
In Africa. Jesus was in my mum's room.
Madagascar.
She's here, North London.
And he was wearing the nuns.
So the nuns are chatting nonsense. I'll tell you that now.
Nonsense. No. Let me shout out the nuns though, man.
Oh, that's funny.
I'd be a nun if I was in another life.
I was going to say dress up as a nun. Yeah, but I can't. I'm doing my wrestling thing next year. I'll
dress up as a nun. I'll dress up as a nun. I might do a tune.
What, nun?
About sex and being like dress up as a nun.
But then that's blasphemy.
Big man, the nuns are pregnant. And you want to talk about my blasphemy? Dance our yard before you dance abroad. Don't worry about me. Your nuns are pregnant.
That's true.
And you're worrying about me.
And they won't admit it. So basically they're saying, could be Jesus, take this seriously. Listen, that's blasphemy. They're saying this could be Jesus.
And they're not taking them seriously.
Let me tell you why these nuns. Let me tell you why these nuns are tweeting. One of my friends was born. John Paul, his name is. He's half Zimbabwean.
Yeah.
And his mum's, she's Irish. But the mum went to Zimbabwe. And she went to fuck around. Now this is my thing. If you go to Africa to fuck around, as a white woman, you're going to get shaked. And remember, there's no beds. Jim Carrey took the bush shaking from the stuff that happens in Africa. People have sex in the street. It happens.
Jamaica's the same.
Yeah.
My baby mum came to me. I told her, don't fuck about. I'll give you kids. I used to sing to her, I'm going to make you pregnant.
There you go.
2 of these brothers walked out.
There you go. These guys are trying to get out of Zimbabwe.
They're
fed up of
get you pregnant.
Of trying to catch a giraffe. And I can say this because I've been there. I've tried to catch a few things when I was over there, but we're not talking about that now. That's later on.
Any letters?
No. I'm not going back into my old school ways.
Oh, I thought you were trying to.
Yeah. But if you go to Africa as a situation to go and give these people problems, you're gonna end up coming back with something in your belly. That's it. The juju is strong. They even gonna put a pipe in you.
They shake your hand.
The shoulders touch. Shake your hand. That's it. There's a child in you.
I just want to point out that this Specs has no idea what the No Rules News are when we do this show. We like to surprise him.
Yeah.
Somehow, the Insider is our next story, and it's been open. I haven't touched my laptop in this whole time. The Insider's up. An 11-year-old girl in
don't do that, man.
Zimbabwe jumped on top of a crocodile and gouged its eye out when it attacked her 9-year-old friend.
See? Why is an 11-year-old looking at Steve Irwin and trying to copy when Steve Irwin got done up by a stingray?
You've missed what she's done.
What?
She backed her brethren.
Huh?
If an alligator came up to you, I would tell everyone related to you, you was a good man.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to stop the alligator.
100%.
100%. I'm not stopping the alligator. Let him kill you.
If an alligator came to you, and you called me, Specs, help me, I'll help the alligator.
It's a crocodile, by the way.
But I'm just ignorant, innit? Like all the same.
Yeah, I know, I rate that.
Fam, I'll be honest with you. That 11-year-old, 100% is related So the same person that got the nun pregnant.
Why do human beings like to interfere with animals? I've never understood that.
Never got it.
If you see a giraffe going by, ostrich running by, let it run by.
Do you know, I've always said as well, people say shark attack. How can you attack? Wait, what do you mean shark attack? If you come into my house and I attack you, you shouldn't have been there. So
attack.
I'm trespassing. I've now trespassed in this fucking shark's living room and I'm vexed with him. This doesn't make sense.
It's not an attack.
It's not an attack. I was attacking him. He was defending himself.
I don't touch these. I just leave them. Listen, my room, I promise you, a mice can be in my room. Let the mice stay. Let the mice even learn how to DJ.
No, start hoovering up. 1 million cannibal ants have been unleashed from a nuclear bunker in Poland.
Is she Polish?
She Polish. Yeah. It's our cousins.
Nuclear bunker.
Nuclear bunker, fam.
Cannibal ants.
You see insects from other countries. I don't know what a wasp is. Have you heard about the African killer bee?
Yes. It's got a beard.
These brothers, I watched a documentary where a man killed one. It sent off a scent.
Yep. And
They chased the man.
Yep.
He jumped in the river. He stayed there for maybe a short period of time. But when he came out, he died. They waited above the water for him. So you see these ants or whatever they are, just because they're from Poland, and that girl there's from Poland, and most people from Poland I know will drink at 7 a.m. but still brock your ass an hour later. I'm not on it.
How can I die? How can I die and call people to come and back me?
That's mad. The bee's dead and it's called for backup.
Yeah, it's mad. Yeah,
This is better than Boys in the Hood, fam.
stink.
So So 1 second. No. We have to discuss this. This is serious. When Steve Irwin lost his life to the stingray, who did he call?
Ghostbusters.
Who did he call?
I think his son's out here now.
Who did Chris Benoit call? Who did Cilla Black call? No, come on, man, T. Come on, this is.
Wait. Is Cilla Black dead?
Excuse me? Excuse me, poet?
Serious?
You spoke during the 1 minute silence. No way. No way. Cilla Black's gone, man.
That's fucked.
She's gone. That voice was annoying.
Nah, I like that, man. It's a fucking love blind date, man.
Now, global news. This is a tale of two wood ant colonies, one ruled by a queen, the other ruled by cannibalistic hunger. The first ant colony formed around its queen, who came to settle in the ventilation pipe of an abandoned Soviet-era nuclear bunker in Poland. The wood ants built a large colony in this ventilation pipe, and the colony's workers would often venture up to the surface to gather food. But the workers didn't always make it safely through the pipe. Sometimes they would slip and fall down into the cold, dark and empty bunker below. Some of the ants would die from the impact, others, perhaps as many as 1 million, would survive. These are nuclear ants.
Oh, wait, I've seen a group of ants.
Wait.
I've seen a group of ants do things. The teamwork is... I've seen a group of ants carry rubbish to a bin. Trust me.
To a bin?
Yes.
From a bin?
Yes. No, to a bin. To a bin. Ants are mad. Listen, I'm so happy I'm not going to Poland soon. Sorry, love. Sorry. I'm so happy I'm not going to Poland
I love you
soon.
in Polish, please. No, just how do you say it? Cohabitation.
I like Polish people though.
That's alright though.
I think Polish people have got what?
I love Polish people.
86% women situations?
I mean, there's a lot of dark hair people in.
Yeah, but I've played 86%. You know,
Have you been?
Poland, Lithuania.
Have you been?
No, I haven't, but I've gone on X videos and typed in Polish, and I know what comes up.
If anything, I'll take it to
I think you get polish.
Huh? Polish.
Polish in text videos.
No, I didn't type in BBW.
Now, Polish women are really beautiful.
Oh, they're amazing, man.
Beautiful.
And that was No Rules News. We've got just enough time for Specs' Brexit update.
No, you know what? It's not even a clapping thing, because I'm upset that I looked forward for Brexit to happen on the 31st.
Why?
Because I just thought we're gonna move closer to America. I've never been to LA before. Right now, it's 11 and a half hours from here to LA. You lot go.
He's going tomorrow.
T, you're going tomorrow.
I am.
Where are you going?
Oh, it's too far. But I thought Brexit will take us close to America, which means it gets down, 6 hours. Because we're moving. We are moving. But now, nope, it's happening in January. So Yeah, I've lost interest in politics now because they just keep lying to me. These guys are all in suits in the Commons of House, cheering each other on,
Killing foxes at like
talking
10
about
p.m.
referendum, killing foxes,
Yeah, killing foxes.
ruining football,
VAR.
Liberals, Democrats, South Africa beating England in the Rugby World Cup final.
And Cash Tastic got let back in, so I'm happy. At least Cash is
I'm
back.
not happy, man. I'm not happy with England. And do you know what I realised when I was watching the rugby final? England loaned 2 Samoan players.
So wait, you watched the rugby final?
I watched the rugby final. I want my feedback, my friend. Everyone's ears is bigger than side of their heads.
You were on Sky Sports live when the game was going on. How did you watch it?
Because they were showing it live in the thing.
Are you serious? Yeah. I'd be mad.
England got thumped.
Serious?
Wait, what am I doing? An African team won the World Cup.
Yes, my brother.
I forgot.
How can you forget?
Because South Africa situations are there.
Oh yeah, I can see why you forgot now.
Yeah.
There's more fox killers over there, but there's some really beautiful women in South Africa. Really beautiful women. Shout out Skinny. He goes down a regular,
Who?
bro. My brother.
Skinny man. You know Skinny man.
Do you reckon Skinny from Nike.
Oh, I think I might know him.
Bone Soda. He's lit. Very lit. South Africa's too nice.
Soda?
Yeah.
Like orange soda? I don't want to know him. Bro. I don't want to
What do you mean?
It's worse than Fanta.
It's the same as Banter.
Fanta, soda.
How can you lock off on your auntie? Do you know how much that is?
Oh shit! Let me call it back. Sorry, man. That's so dumb. I forgot I locked off. You know, I did that for us lot, man.
So then why don't you phone her back after this show?
No, because you just reminded me. That's rude, man. When you meet her, you have to call her auntie. If I lock her off, you're not gonna take it seriously.
Her name is Fanta. I stopped taking her seriously time ago.
Yeah, man.
She's a Zumba instructor.
She's a Zumba teacher, so she might be teaching Zumba classes right now. You know Zumba?
No.
Yeah, she's teaching Zumba classes. 7 o'clock.
Zumba Makaka.
Yes, ready.
Sorry, man. I had bad reception. It's happened again. I had to lock off again, man. She's called me Freddy. My name's not Freddy. My name's not Freddy. Don't call me like that.
He said, I got bad reception. It's happened again.
Do you know what? If that's how you treat your auntie, no one has a chance.
Freddy?
Freddie and
Well, give me back my and ones and I'll flip it. I won't lock her off.
She stole your and ones. I thought that's a favour. Your trainer selection is terrible, though.
What?
Your trainer selection is
what?
terrible.
I think my trainer selection is astonishing.
Astonishingly bad.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do you think so?
I know so.
It's a lot of high tops.
Yeah.
I love high top trainers. No, Tigo, you have to wear the worst
No. Tigo's
trousers. Too much information. He knows that. I tell him that all the time.
And that is the end of the No Rules Show. Our guest poet, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me. I'm really happy about this.
Next week, we're going to read some iTunes podcast reviews as part of Serious Sundays. Sorry, I started saying something. I was like, what's going on? I can't know later tomorrow. We're going to read some Apple Podcast reviews as part of Serious Sundays. So leave Apple Podcast reviews and 5-star ratings. And yeah.
That is amazing. This show
Thanks
is
for coming,
amazing.
people, man. There's no rules. I love you, poet, man.
Oh, you know I love you. And everything I said was absolutely
Oh, you a
bollocks.
dance.
Let's go.